Alrighty, what's up, guys? So this is one of my videos, one of my retro Mandela Effect videos, going back to 2015 when the Mandela Effect was hitting me hard, and I was on YouTube. It brought me to YouTube. So anyway, I'll get into those more details later. So Forrest Gump, life was like a box of chocolates versus life is like a box of chocolates. This, what you see right here, this is the MandelaEffect.com website. Back a couple of years ago, it was starting to like blow up a bit, and then it got so busy and popular when Mandela Effect exploded that I think the Fiona Broom shut the comments on it. Fiona Broom. A lot of you have heard of her. But anyway, so Forrest Gump. So anyway, before I ever got into MandelaEffect.com, Mandela Effect was hitting me, and it was some of the earlier ones: Star Wars, I Luke, I'm Your Father, Interview with the Vampire, Sex and the City, Map Changes, Volvo. The earlier Mandela Effects that were like popular. The first batch of changes. So anyway. So I had no idea about Forrest Gump. But because the Luke line changed and the Mirror line changed, I was like, you know what? This is so cool. I'm gonna things have literally changed. Mr. Rogers, Berenstein Bears, shit's changed. So I'm gonna look up the top 100 movie quotes of all time and go through the quotes and see if I can find differences. So I was like, so this was again early on when there wasn't not a lot of Mandela effects identified yet. So I'm going through these lines, and I found one. It was maybe like 20 or 30 down the list, and I saw life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get from Forrest Gump. I'm like, boom, no freaking way. I know for a freaking absolute fact it was life is present tense. That line I used to copy that line all the time, and I watched that movie many times in the theater when it first came out as well. So anyway, so I'm like, I take it back. I was on MandelaEffect.com a little bit back then. So anyway, I was familiar with it. I was like, holy crap! I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go tell Fiona. I got to go to MandelaEffect.com and say, dude, look at this. So I put a comment on the general message board about Forrest Gump. A couple of years later, you go into MandelaEffect.com, and this was like her homepage, and then you get one of the popular topics. There's several of them, and coincidentally, Forrest Gump's right here. So Forrest Gump, life is or was like a box of chocolates. I'm going to click on it, as you'll see. So life is or was, and you got to go down here, and then you're going to get into all the quotes. 72 thoughts on Forrest Gump. And that Sean, that Sean right there, that's me. September 23rd, 2015. It blew my mind. I mean, you could read it if you want, but I'll read it. I wrote, holy smokes. Even Forrest Gump is different now. I swear it always was. Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Well, the movie now says my mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I remember that he said is, and I used to imitate that line to others randomly off and on for years. Forrest was giving the nice lady in the scene some kind words, and he quoted his mom. And the quote, life is like a box of chocolates, suggests life is a mysterious journey and to be ready for surprises. Pretty ironic with what's happening to reality at the moment, if you ask me, I wrote. And then I wrote, the new version that says life was like a box of chocolates just doesn't work very well compared to is. So after I put that in the general comments, there wasn't a Forrest Gump section, just the general comments. The next day, there was a Forrest Gump section. And I don't know if it was my quote was my comment was compelling to Fiona, or if my comment was the straw that broke the camel's back. She was probably getting a few people because she didn't want to put it out unless it was multiple people from different backgrounds saying the same thing independently. So, but anyway, so maybe it was a coincidence. But when I'm looking at the comments, mine was pretty early on, possibly the first comment on here. For Forrest Gump stuff, but check it out if you want. But yeah, so yeah, it was like, holy crap, I found one, I reported it, and then boom. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of people making lots of Mandela Effect discoveries, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people that very day finding it as well. The world's a big place, so I'm not trying to say I'm special. I'm just saying that that's my story on the Forrest Gump Mandela Effect, and that's what happened. So, all right, that's all I got for you on this one. Have a good one, guys.